There we go. It's great. It's epic. Now I can make a rich man's nether portal if I wanted to. But I ain't a rich man yet. So instead of doing that, I'm just going to make the poor man's nether portal, but with stone brick. Because I can. 1, 2, 3. One of these. A couple of these. One of these. Throw this guy down, throw this guy down, and... Oh, whoops. There we go. It's all done. All I gotta do now is craft some bricks, make a flint and steel, throw away this axe because I don't need it anymore, throw away the torches because I don't need those anymore. Bam! Got a nice little staircase up to the portal. Got some nice little blocks behind it, so that way I don't walk off into the void. I've got some wood I can grab. So that way I can then make not anything with that, but make a fence gate. And also make fences with the weird recipe. And then I can even make some stone brick walls. I'm fancy. With these stone brick walls, I can go like that and like that, put down some fence gates, and boom! The nicest portal you're ever going to see. But portals are absurdly loud and obnoxious, so I'm going to do some more witchcraft. And everyone's going to like it. Because it's some good witchcraft. So now, I've made a note block. Not anything too special there. But with this note block, and a piece of something else I can learn, wool, I can craft those together to make a sound muffler. From Extra Utilities, I believe. Yeah, Extra Utilities too. With this sound muffler, I can take the annoyingness of the nether portal and how loud it gets, hide it right here, and suddenly it's silent. It's completely silent, and anything that comes through won't make noise either. And with that, I should have pretty much everything I need. So I'm going to get more stuff, because need is not enough here. I want some fucking luxury. I'm going to a new dimension after all. I need to be comfortable. So with this, I have now made Inception a true thing in this game. By teaching the transmutation table to the transmutation table, I can now take out transmutation tables from my transmutation table. That's a tongue twister, by the way. Try to say it multiple times in quick succession. You'll probably fail because it's not easy. So now, off I go. To the great beyond, and this is a void too! Go to hell. Yep, that's basically what the game just told me. In a literal sense, and in a figurative sense, by having this be a void. Now, having played this pack, I actually expected it. This being a skyblock, why would you expect anything less? But, with a little bit of intelligence with how you do things, this actually changes things a lot in this pack anyways. So, I go like this, use some stone bricks to build up. I can now make this entire area on the top half slab. Something that doesn't have any significance to you unless you've played and modded Minecraft. And notice that there's no blocks outside of what I'm placing down right now. It's something that will be significant fairly soon, which is why I'm saying it. Alright, now that I have basically made a platform that's hard to fall off of, I might find a way somehow, but it's going to be a bit of a task to fall off. I have now gotten myself in a situation where I can now start building the reason why, like, start building this dimension, rather. Now, unfortunately, unlike in the overworld, you cannot place water in the nether, which is unfortunate because that means that this is the only Y level I can really build at. I can only build here and up, which is a little shitty, but whatever. It's workable. And with this, I can stop myself from falling off. Now I've got a railing. Nice and conveniently just in my sight. So that way I can't even jump out of the thing if I want to. Because I never want to. I just don't. I'd rather not fall off if I can help it. But you can see that I'm starting to make a little bit of a stone home in the nether. Which is very interesting. It's something that you don't see very often. So now, I'm going to build out by 30 blocks in this direction. In order to make something a little bit more interesting than a path with a railing and nothing else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm now making, instead of just something boring like a hallway to nothing, I'm now making a hallway to a platform. There we go. Easy. These like this. These like this. Like that, I have a nice little symmetrical platform. A nice little centered pathway to it. And there we go. The reasons behind this will become fairly clear over time. It's a necessary evil, if you will. Or even if you won't, actually. I don't care if you will or won't. It's just necessary. Something I gotta do. And with another railing to make sure I don't die, but again, I've now got myself a nice little platform to nothing. And while I'm over here, I might as well just grab myself another transmutation table. This will become important in a sec. And by important, I mean it'll become convenient, because that's the only reason why I have it. It's just for convenience. Alrighty. With this, I'm going to leave the other railing gone, because I don't need it yet. And by putting this guy right here, I now make this side distinct from that side. In a very noticeable way. Now keeping this in the plane of an actual block, I'm going to start making a very interesting structure. Did I make this too high? I did make this too high. Unfortunate. There we go. A very specific design in my head. And making it a reality is a little bit more difficult than I thought it would be. Because it's been a while since I played this pack and made this spawner. I can go like this. Start placing a little bit of a ring around these ladders. Because I do like them. So I have to put a ring on them. You know? As Beyonce would put it. Potentially. I don't know. A deep philosophical question that comes to mind is, does Rihanna play Minecraft? It's very philosophical because I actually don't know the answer. And the answer could possibly change people's lives. You know, it changes how they see the universe. If the answer is no, then that's a little bit crazy. But if the answer is yes, that's even crazier. It's weird. It's nuts. Philosophy, am I right? So now I'm going to continue on this pattern that I've started. And I'm going to continue it like so. By having this offset by 1. Alright, nope, not like that. The opposite of that. Having these be in a checkered pattern. This has to go here. This has to go here. Okay. So I don't need this guy then. Alright. Figuring this out as I build it, alright? Don't judge me too much. Or judge me as much as you want, really. I don't really care. By doing this in a crisscross type pattern, it all works out just a little bit more. By having this extend out like so, having this wall go out to here. Okay. Having this wall go out to here means that I can safely assume that any mob over here won't run off into the void or whatever. And this is a foot-powered fucking mob spawner. So I'm being very selective about what I let spawn here. As many things can spawn in the Nether that you don't want to have in your stupid little cobblestone-based mob farm in the Nether. So the main purpose of this mob spawner is to grind up pigmen and to kill them and to eat their souls and to go, that's great, delicious, yum. I love pigmen souls, but what I like more is gold, because they drop that. It has quite a bit of EMC value associated to it, as you would expect, considering that you probably saw it when I was messing over it before. Now I'm going to move on and start filling in this roof. Because, yeah, this roof's kind of nuts. The placement of the roof is meant to make it so that way zombie pigmen can spawn on the raised blocks. And the reason why I want zombie pigmen to be able to spawn on the raised blocks is because if they can spawn on the raised blocks, it means that they can spawn everywhere. And if I hit one of them, they'll all just rush me. Which is pretty nice, because it means then I don't have to push them. So they'll all just come to me willingly. Also, the other reason why I have the blocks raised up the way that I do is because I don't want to have magma slimes spawning on this platform either. At least not big ones, because they take up a whole lot of space, make it impossible for the mobs I want to spawn, being the pigmen, to spawn when they're being blocked by those guys. You get body blocked by the magma cubes, is what I mean. The added bonus of having a roof is that, well, it's true that Endermen won't spawn on the raised blocks. It also means that I won't have gas spawning in. Because gas suck, and I hate them. And the main reason why you can't really have a large amount of flat area on the Nether when you're building it yourself. Especially on a skyblock, because gas will just destroy the floor that you stand on, possibly destroy the portal that you would go through to escape, and generally just make you have a terrible, awful, no good time. And break most of the spawners that you want to make. Unless you make them with the gas in mind. So the next Let's Play that I plan on putting up is going to be Shadow of Mordor. Followed possibly by the DLC for Shadow of Mordor. And then, swiftly, by Shadow of War. Because that's the next in the series. And that game's really cool too. And I like them both a lot. They're really fun, really cool. Really great games. I rate them highly. Some of my favorites, in fact. There we go. Yeah, with this, I have trapdoors. I can teach them to the little table. And then I'm going to place them down like so. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, I did it. Or, actually, I want to do this first. I now have a mob spawner. Now, I just want to make an osmium sword because this is better than diamond. For some reason. And, yeah. Now it's done. I done did it. The only thing left for me to do now is place this guy and make the railing on my way back.